Is Angel Reese receiving a double standard as a woman, or is she just a hypocrite? Let's dive in. First of all, I want to say that I think Angel Reese is a beautiful woman. She is a talented basketball player. I actually like watching her over Caitlin Clark. You know, I like the fact that she could body people up. She's in the paint and everything like that, but that's my personal opinion. But you have to wonder at times, is she too self-centered with herself? You know, she's getting a lot of notoriety and stuff, and now she's coming out saying that she is sexualized all the time. But sometimes you cannot make the difference out of the fact that, does she want to be a social media star or does she want to be a WNBA player? While you are free to have a social media appearance or image, whatever you want to call it, at times I feel like she's doing too much and she puts herself out there and she can't really take the criticism and make something big out of nothing. And sometimes she kind of looks like a crybaby, in my opinion. The whole thing with Caitlin Clark this year, where there's like kind of an altercation, she gets up like extra crazy, I think, because I feel like she deserves, or I feel like she thinks she deserves the notoriety that Caitlin Clark is getting. And so that's why I think that happened. But when you're on Vogue covers, you're about to be a model for Victoria's Secret, and you're worried about being sexualized, unfortunately, that's kind of what Victoria's Secret models are doing. They're kind of being led in to appeal to men, so they buy these type of items for their lady or their significant other. But my opinion, I think she's a hypocrite. She's gotten into some situations that are just laughable, because it's like you either want the attention or you don't, because you're not just going to get the good attention, you're going to get the bad attention. And you're talking about the women should get paid as much as the men. It's never going to fly that way, especially since your revenue does not match the NBA. And it definitely is unfortunate, but you keep crying about that, but you're making all this extra side money, which is more than you're right. But I think you're always looking for sympathy, and anything that has to do with you crossing paths with Caitlin Clark, it's kind of like, oh, I'm always portrayed as the bad woman or whatever. I don't think that at all. I think that's what you do to yourself, your image that you're portraying. And, you know, when the men, the NBA players back in the day got paid crap, you didn't hear them complaining about it. They just did what they had to do. And this is no sexist thing, because I really am a fan of Angel Reese. But sometimes it's like, don't dip your toe in the pool if you don't want to get in the water. And I feel like that's what she's done. And it's okay, but don't play the victim. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think. Drop a like. Drop a comment with your opinion. Is Angel Reese a hypocrite? As always, I'm the Sports Junkie. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time.